Greg, you've just finished your testimonial game. Just sum up what that moment was like for you out there tonight.
It was so special. I mean, even from the get-go, when guys started showing up and I was seeing old faces from when I used to play back when I was younger, all the way up until like the last season that I played, just seeing everyone together was just an amazing moment for me personally, you know. And then when Andreas put the video up of all the ex-players and people that imports I've played with, you know, people that we've shared good times and bad times with and persevered through, and that really touched my heart. It was just an amazing evening. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, I think you kind of expected it to be quite an emotional night, but do you think it kind of moved you a little bit more than you maybe thought it did?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, playing was the last thing on my mind, if I'm honest. Getting everyone here and being able to play and making sure I got my thank yous across. And then when Andrea started talking, I started sort of welling up a little bit. It did get to me, you know, and talking about my mum, my family and my kids, you know, the sacrifices that I've made throughout playing that I wouldn't change for the world, but it's just emotional. It's all emotional, you know.
And the icing on the cake, you know, Andrea saying that the number 11 jersey for Bristol Flyers will never be worn again, officially retired. What was that moment like when he said that?
Oh, that was amazing. That was the icing on the cake. You're right. I mean, it's something that you always, as a player, you always dream about, is that being so valuable to a club that they would never let anyone else wear your number. And now that I have that with the Flyers, it feels almost immortal. You know, like I'll be remembered now forever. And I thank Andreas and the organisation for giving me this, you know, prestige honour that is something that we all work towards, and I feel like I've achieved that, so it's amazing.
And it was kind of a great game out there because, you know, the blue team went up and then, you know, it kind of was written for you to make those 2 free throws to win it for the red team.
Oh man, to be honest, it seemed like whichever team was on was losing. I was almost losing. You know, I was on the losing team with the Blues, and then I was on the red team, and then the Blues started coming back. But like I said to the guys, I just want everyone to go out there and have fun. And to be honest, I didn't stop smiling for half an hour. For the entire game, I was smiling my head off because I was just having so much fun. You know, missing shots, but it doesn't matter because I'm with the people that I care about most. And I've got the crowd there with me, rooting me on and cheering for me, as they have done for my entire career. And I couldn't have asked for anything better.
I know you've spoken before about how you want to remain involved with Bristol Flyers now after your retirement, but from a playing side, was this kind of the perfect send-off for your playing career?
Yes, definitely. It couldn't have gone any better. I mean, everything was said that needed to be said. I was able to interact with the crowd and talk to them and tell them how important they are to me and throughout my whole career. And that's everything that I needed to kind of finish playing. You know, now I feel like, you know, it's been a year since I've been playing properly, and it's always been kind of up in the air, but now I've had the testimonial, now it's all sorted, the jersey's retired, I've said my thank yous, and it's just the icing on the cake.